Good morning, children. Today I am going to continue with the explanation of chapter 5, A Stormy Day. Now, before I could continue, I would like to give you a briefing what we did in the previous class. Now, in the previous class, we have studied that how Beauty and his master had to return from the woods due to the bad weather, and as the path was blocked by a branch of a big oak tree, so they had to come back again to the crossroad, and from that crossroad they came to the same bridge that to return back home. Now please pay attention while I read and explain the chapter. "Go on, Beauty," said my master, but I dared not stare. "There's something wrong, sir," said John, and he sprang out of the dog cart and came by my side and looked all about. Now, as Beauty's foot touched the first part of the bridge, she sensed some kind of danger, and she refused to move forward. Then John, the caretaker, told Beauty, "Move on, Beauty. It's turning dark and it's gone very late. We have to reach fast." But still, Beauty refused to move forward. Then John quickly jumped out from his cart and came to Beauty and started consoling her to move forward. He tried to lead me forward. "Come on, Beauty, what's the matter?" Of course, I could not tell him, but I knew very well the bridge was not safe. Then, while John was speaking to Beauty and trying to console him to move forward and pat him to move forward, and John asked Beauty, "What is the matter? Why aren't you not obeying my command or my order?" But Beauty could not explain why he was not moving forward because he could not speak. But Beauty sensed that there was some kind of danger ahead. So Beauty refused moving forward. Just then the man at the toll gate on the other side ran out of the house, tossing a torch about like someone mad. Now just then, across the bridge, there was the in charge of the toll gate. Now across the bridge, the in charge of the toll gate was tossing his torch or signaling at Beauty's master and John not to cross the bridge. He was shouting, "Hello, hey, hi, everything, please don't move ahead." Why was he doing this? He was doing this because the bridge was damaged in the middle. Few of the planks were being washed away by the strong currents of the river. And moreover, the bridge was broken apart from the middle. The bridge is broken in the middle and part of it is carried away. If you come on, you all will be into the river. Then the toll in charge told the master that the bridge is torn apart, is broken apart in the middle, and few of the planks of the bridge are being washed away with the strong currents of the river. So if you means over here, if you is referred to as the master, John and Beauty, if they move more forward or if they come more forward or if they try to cross the bridge, they will all be in the river. They will all fall into the river, and the floating currents and the water currents of the river might drown them. "Thank God," said my master, "but you, Beauty," said John, and took the bridle and gently turned me around into the right hand road by the riverside. Then the master thanked God, and John thanked Beauty for her sense, that she sensed what danger was ahead. And then John gently took Beauty aside on the right. There was a road on the right hand side of the river. So he gently turned Beauty around and took Beauty from that road. The sun had set some time. The wind seemed to have moved off, and the furious blast which tore up the tree, it grew darker and darker, stiller and stiller. Now, as it became very late, because they had to take a different path each and every time due to that they got delayed, and now it was turning very dark. It was turning darker and darker, means dustier and dustier, as evening means it was going to become night, and it was turning very dustier. It was very dark at that time, and they couldn't see anything much. Only what they could see was they could hear was the sound of water and the wet mud that was there was splashing. And the wind had become gentle. Now the weather was turning calm, cool and calm. The weather became calm. While I trotted quietly along the wheel, hardly making a sound on the soft mud. For a good while, neither Master nor John spoke, and then Master began in a serious voice. Now, after that incident, both John, his master, they never spoke for a very long time. Now, the reason why they never spoke for a very long time was they were very serious. They were very shocked, they were very surprised, because they had a narrow escape. If Master and John would have forced Beauty to cross forward, they all might have fallen into that river and maybe might have got drowned. For that reason, both Master and John, they did not speak for a very long time, and they kept on moving ahead quietly at a slow pace, and was just thinking. Then after a little while, the master began to speak in a very serious voice. I could not understand what much of what they had said, but they thought if I had gone on the master wanted me, most likely the bridge would have given away under us, and horse, cart and master would have all fallen into the river. Now Beauty is trying to assume what Master and John were speaking, what kind of conversation they were speaking, because she could not understand much what Master and John were speaking. So, but she was thinking maybe if Master and John might have been having a conversation, that if we would have forced Beauty to move ahead, or if John and Master would have been very rude and harsh with Beauty and forced her to move ahead, maybe they all three might have fallen into that river and maybe might have got drowned in that river. So she was trying to think or assume that. As the current was flowing very strongly and there was no light and no help at hand, it was more than likely we would have all have been drowned. And if Beauty did not refuse to move forward, as the current was flowing, the river currents, it was very flooded and the force of the water was very hard, very fast, so they might have all fallen into that river and might have been drowned and maybe might have lost their lives, as it was very dark, there was no light at all, and even moreover there was no help, so they might have lost their lives. So children, I'll explain the remaining chapter in the next class. Until then, thank you.